done, we've opened up the series now to all models of Jeeps with 6-cylinder engines. We started off with the Cherokees, which were leaf spring. Then we allowed the Wranglers in last year, and they've become very popular. Now we're letting in the Grand Cherokees as well. And if anybody wants to build a new Liberty or anything, we can do it. Any 6-cylinder Jeep can now compete. So it can be leaf spring, coil spring, independent front end, whatever you want. But the rules are still the same. You have to use aftermarket equipment that's available to everybody. So you can't go and build yourself a super wazoo truck that's different to everybody else's. If you show up with a Jeepspeed car and you do well, and people like what they see on your truck, they've got to be able to go buy it, put it on their truck, keep it fair.
It's a 2-lap race for us, so we're gonna run a lighter load of fuel. We're probably gonna run enough fuel for just the 2 laps, which I think is around 50 miles. And we're kind of acted as like a sprint race, but I'll just kind of run my pace, and hopefully we'll have some attrition. There's some pretty fast guys out there as well, and hopefully they'll have little problems, and we'll have 0 problems again. And but yeah, we'll probably just run it flat out first day, as fast as we can go, and then the second day it's going to be pretty chewed up after 5 races on the track, and so we'll be the first out, so it'll be a brand new track again, so it'll be pretty exciting to see how that goes.
This is the old man's car with the air conditioning. We had a couple of small problems. The biggest one was obviously the silt was huge from yesterday, and this is a street legal grocery getter sort of thing, and it's only got a regular little small air filter on. So the air filter, got clogged up with all the silt, and it collapsed. So we're flat on the floor, and it's going. So we had to keep getting out, beat it on the ground, open it up, put it back on. So we were doing very, very well until that happened.
It was really tough with our 2-wheel drive. The silt was just super deep, super soft. In the morning, the first lap, there was no wind whatsoever, and the dust just hung there. The whole first lap, we drove completely by GPS. We couldn't see our hand in front of our face. It was amazing we didn't get stuck. We mowed a few bushes, but we never got stuck. Third lap, we picked up the pace when we got by a few cars and we could see a little bit of clean air. We started making time on some of the other cars, made time on the 1736, and raced with him for about 10 miles in his dust. We could never get by him. We came into a bottleneck where there was a rolled over 7 truck. Him and his 4-wheel drive, he was able to drive up and over and around on the side hill. We tried to go up and around the rolled over truck in our 2-wheel drive and then just got stuck. So he got away. It took us about 30 seconds to a minute to finally get it unstuck. So he got away from us and we never saw him again the last 10 miles of the race course. But on corrected time, I think we still got him. He started a minute in front of us, and I think we came in on time. It's real close for a first place finish, but pretty solid for a second place finish.
First WAJ that's been built, and what's kind of unique about that is historically we've had leaf springs in the back of Jeeps, and this is the first coil shock rear end. So Mike over at T&J Performance put it together. It's the first one of its kind, so there's a lot of controversy about it, but we're going to see how it rolls out. The purpose of this event for us to be here is to kind of get people to see it, do some test laps, see how it works out, possibly get all the bugs out of it, maybe the grumblings out, so that we can start next season fresh and ready to race. So we're excited about next season.